62 million Hispanic and Latino Americans. That's nearly 1 in 5 people in the United States, the largest minority group in the country, and also the most diverse one. Today, we're exploring the EZstates Hispanic and Latino app, and I want to show you 3 states that tell 3 completely different stories. Let's go. Nationally, 62 million people, 18.7% of the U.S. median income, $62,800. And here's where it gets interesting, the ethnicity breakdown. Mexican Americans dominate at 60.2%. That's 37 million people. Puerto Ricans are second at 9.6%, then Cuban at 3.9%, Dominican at 3.7%. However, that national picture completely changes depending on which state you're in. Let me show you. Let's start with Texas. 11.7 million Hispanic Texans, about 40% of the state. Second largest Hispanic population in the country after California. Now look at the ethnicity breakdown. Mexican Americans make up 82.6% of Texas Hispanics. That's not a majority, that's a supermajority. 9.6 million Mexican Americans in one state alone. Texas grew by 30.8% since 2010. And with a poverty rate of 18.9%, this is a community that's large, growing fast, and still facing real economic challenges. Now click New Mexico. Look at that percentage, 49.8%. Nearly half the entire state is Hispanic or Latino. New Mexico is the most Hispanic state in America, higher than Texas, higher than California, higher than Arizona, and it has been for generations. This isn't recent immigration. This is deep roots going back centuries before New Mexico was even part of the United States. The poverty rate here tells a harder story, though, 20.8%, the highest of the states we're looking at today. A community with the deepest roots and some of the toughest economic conditions. Now watch what happens when we click Florida. 5.7 million Hispanic Floridians, grown by 43.6% since 2010, the fastest growth of any state we've seen today. But look at the ethnicity breakdown. It looks nothing like Texas or New Mexico. In Florida, Cuban Americans are 27.1% of Hispanics. Puerto Ricans are 21%. Mexican Americans, just 12.7%. Florida's Hispanic community is Caribbean, not Mexican. Miami is a Cuban American city. Orlando has one of the largest Puerto Rican communities outside of Puerto Rico itself. Same language, completely different heritage, and completely different politics, food, and culture. That's what makes this app so powerful. You can see those cultural differences directly in the data. 3 states, 3 completely different stories. Texas, Mexican American to the core. New Mexico, half the state, centuries of roots. Florida, Caribbean, Cuban, Puerto Rican, fast growing. That's the beauty of this data. Hispanic and Latino America is not one story. It's dozens of stories, state by state, community by community. Explore all 50 states yourself, free, no login, link in the description. And check out our other 3 apps for Asian American, Black America, and White America. See you next time.